Welcome to another edition of the Coach and the Scribe, brought to you by the Rehab Center with 6 locations throughout Western Pennsylvania, including pair in District 9 in Brookville and Clarion, also on the edge of District 9 in Katanning. Call the Rehab Center at 724-478-1501 for an appointment. One number will get you into any one of those 6 offices. Brookville's open on Monday and Wednesdays. Clarion open on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Again, that's the Rehab Center. Chiropractors here in Clarion, Brookville, Katanning is 3 of their 6 offices. So anyhow, Jess, what we just witnessed there was another lockdown defensive performance in the fourth quarter by Keystone in a 64-50 win. They were down 47-44 going to the fourth quarter, used a 12-0 run there in the fourth quarter to get the win. And again, it was just all about playing great defense. They held North Clarion to 1 of 11 shooting in that fourth quarter.
It really was. You see them move very, very well and help defense. They are just solid. You know, Colin Schmader hit some shots for North Clarion in the first half. Walters hit some shots, some threes. And Coach Heath said, no more. They had a hand in their face. They contested every shot, and that is just great team defense when that happens.
Troy Johnson was just a beast on the blocks tonight. Every time he got the ball down there, pretty much did whatever he wanted to do with it. And really, they might not have that superstar in terms of scoring, but to me, Troy Johnson's the guy that when they need to get points, they've got to go to him and let him get those points for them.
It was the same thing against CL. It really was. He did some great work on the low block. Mike and I talked about it at halftime. Some of the keys of the second half were to work Troy Johnson down inside. The matchup did not favor North Clarion. It favored Keystone. So when they got on the ball, you heard Coach Bish yelling, double, 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 double down. When they did, Troy found the open man, and they just started knocking down some outside shots. But it took that effort underneath. And Troy, he moves well with the ball. He uses the baseline. He gets up under people, and he really does a nice job on the block.
North Clarion's got a nice little team going on. I don't know if they're deep enough at the end of the day. It seems like they ran out of a little bit of gas there at the end. But still, this is a team that's going to be a handful for whoever plays them, whether it's in the regular season or come playoff time.
Well, that's one of the things that I wrote down a little bit ago, talking about Keystone went 9 deep. North Clarion went 7 deep in their bench. But for the majority of the time, it was the starting 5. You got Schmader coming off the bench. You have Dom coming off the bench. But really, they went 5 pretty much the whole time. And you could see them running out of gas, where Keystone brings in Pierce and a couple of those guys off the bench, and it gives them solid minutes. It gets their starters time to rest so that in the fourth quarter they still have fresh legs, and you saw it tonight.
Yeah, I think that really pretty much summed it up, was those fresh legs in the fourth quarter were really that difference, and why they were able to go on that 12-0 run. And then when you see the big boy step out and Andrew Lauer and hit the three-pointer to put you in the lead, I just imagine that as a player, as a coach, that just gives you a little bit of extra motivation.
Oh, it really does. And it gets the crowd into it. It gets the team into it. He hit that shot, and you could just see the lift. The lift for the team. Coach Heath, a couple times, it looked like Keystone, when they were down, wanted to get into that track meet, and he kept saying, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. They worked the ball, and that's what a good coach does, and that's what a great team does. And you've seen it the last 2 times that we've covered Keystone. They slow it down, they work the ball, they get good shots, and in the fourth quarter, they take the lead and they hold on to it.
Well, folks, thanks for listening to another edition of the Coach and the Scribe, brought to you by the Rehab Center with locations all over Western Pennsylvania, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Give the Rehab Center a call today for an appointment at 724-478-1501, or check them out at www.therehabcenters.com. And it's center spelled the English way with the R-E at the end instead of the E-R.